Remember to stay connected with the Tigers. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter and richmondfc.com.au.
McPhee, the boys said, job on Delidio. That's good offensive work. Pavlich paddles it to himself, keeps it to himself, put a handball into Van Berlo's path. Good tackle. Good tackle. Great tackle by Batchelor.
Reward and that tackle, please.
Should be holding the ball.
Has to be.
Jake, thanks for joining us. You must be pretty relieved that almost at the end of the pre-season phase now.
Yeah, it's been a long couple of months. A lot of running, a lot of skills, a lot of work in the weights room, I guess. And yeah, looking forward to turning into our season mode in the coming weeks.
And the boys, you reckon, are in pretty good shape so far after the gruelling pre-season?
Yeah, everyone seems to put on a couple of kilos, and it looks a little bit extra fitter on this time last year. So looking forward to, yeah, like I said, getting into it.
And how's your pre-season gone, and how do you feel coming into the season?
I've had a few minor hiccups, nothing too serious. I had 3 surgeries over the break. Worked my way back into it, and then had, yeah, like I said, a few little minor hiccups, but I'm back in the main group now, and yeah, a couple of weeks ahead. And
this is your second pre-season now. Does it get a bit tougher for you? Because your first year you probably eased into it a little bit. Is it good in that sense to actually get a nice pre-season in?
Yeah, it definitely is. You feel that little bit more confident in your body, I guess. You do all the drills and you do extras, and you feel that a little bit stronger and fitter on this time last year.
So were you happy with the 16 games you played in your first season?
Yeah, very. Like I've said in a few interviews previously, wasn't too sure how many to expect going into the pre-season last year, but I'm very happy with 16, missing only the other 6 through injury. So hopefully I can play a few more than that this year.
Do you see yourself playing a similar role to what you did sort of off half-back last year?
Yeah, most likely. There's probably a chance that I'll get pushed up to the wing throughout the year. So probably between those 2 roles I'll find myself.
And does that mean you've had to do more training with the midfield group, a bit more running in the off-season?
Yeah, I've now been technically pushed into the midfield group, so yeah, it's a lot harder running, and still tactically the same as hard as all the defensive aspects of the game, but yeah, you have to work that a little bit harder fitness-wise.
Is there anything else specifically you've had to work on to improve on your game?
I've worked a fair bit on my endurance, especially when I was in the rehab group for a couple of months after my hip surgeries. I worked very hard on trying to get my endurance up and repeated sprint efforts.
And does that mean you expect long term to be able to play more of a midfield role than a half-back role?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to push myself onto the wing as a more consistent level, and yeah, I guess that extra fitness base will help with that.
And I guess now, after a long pre-season, you're just looking forward to getting into some games.
Yeah, we taper back from here on in, so the training won't be as high intensity, but looking forward to just getting into a few games and just kicking the footy around. Should be a lot of fun.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.